We would want to highlight the plight of a community that is the pride of this country, a community that has always stood and been counted in times of adversity, a community that has always reached out to help, but it's a community that is facing hate crime after hate crime in one of the oldest democracies in the world. Why is America so intolerant to Sikhs? Why is it that they are still plagued by the Bin Laden phobia when it is long gone? Osama bin Laden is long dead. Today, it's a case of a Sikh American, Inderjeet Mukhar in Chicago, who was beaten up by a goon and asked to go back to his country, Bin Laden. These racist attacks only seem to be escalating in some parts of the world, especially America. A Sikh man brutally thrashed by a goon in Chicago. The goon allegedly hurling racial abuses at him. The survivor, Inderjeet Singh Mukhar, speaking up, hoping and saying hate crimes cannot be ignored. It's time that America wakes up to the plight of Sikhs in that country and reaches out to help them. Here's the whole story.
In a suburb of Chicago, Darien, hate crimes have raised their ugly heads again. Mr. Inderjeet Mukhar, a cab driver, a father of 2 children, and a long-time US citizen, was headed to a grocery store when he found that he was surrounded, and in fact his car was apprehended by an assailant, a young assailant who started hurling racial epithets at him. Meanwhile, Mr. Mukhar tried to pull up, stay on the side, but to no avail. He was brutally assaulted upon and injured.
But it was a hate crime. They were actively investigating it in that manner and working with the prosecutor's office. So that was good news, and that's what we want. We do want, hate crimes to be prosecuted.
These hate crimes are rearing their ugly heads more and more in recent times. And the US Sikh coalition is attributing it to the articles of faith that the Sikhs display, normally being the turban and the beard, which seems different from the mainstream community. And they are saying that the mainstream community needs to be educated that these are signs of peace and love and not of hate. In Chicago for times now, this is Shalini Parekh.